were paid for the living room job, not your cousin, correct?
Right.
So how can we hold somebody else responsible? You received payment for that job.
It was done. It was done. He just needed to do around the windows, the window frames.
So you were paid for this job. He had to come in and finish the job you were paid for.
The job was already finished. She just wasn't happy because she just wasn't happy with it, but she already had paid me for it.
But your representative, speaking on your behalf, said that his cousin will finish the high areas of the living room and dining room. So you acknowledged on his behalf that his cousin was coming to finish the job that he had been paid for.
It was already finished. I gotten paid for it already.
Okay. All right, but guess what? That's not what your representative said. Your representative said he was coming to finish it for you.
Because she was still complaining that it wasn't completed.
If the customer pays you for something in advance, you finish it, and she says it's not done, and then someone comes to finish it up based on your representative.
To touch it up because she wasn't happy, but she had already paid me.
But he damaged the window while touching it up because she wasn't happy. Okay? Now, can you two think of any other way that this window could have cracked other than the cousin's job? Yes, go ahead.
Well, first of all, I just want to add this in that when we first got there in the beginning to do this initial estimate, I just want to let you know that I wasn't involved in every detail of it because she asked me to stay in the vehicle. When we got there, she was wearing these little shorts that were showing half of her behind. Oh, and she told me that. I just want to tell you the facts because I don't think she was looking for a handyman. I think she was looking for a handyman.
Oh, give me a break.
Really? I'm not kidding
cool.
you.
Don't do that.
I'm not kidding you.
Because that actually doesn't even help your case.
No,
it doesn't help your case.
It
doesn't help your case.
Because this is where all the problems happen. When he walked in, he found the wife and the cousin at the table,
sitting
not
down,
even working.
Not even working.
How does this help your case? I'm sorry, Judge.
Because it's just
No,
it's just
please,
because of the
don't
intent, the
And then
mind.
she had a handyman call me and threaten me.
Can we have the audio played as well too of what threats we're having to deal with?
You have a voicemail you wanted to play.
That is correct.
All right, what are we listening to?
It's her boyfriend calling me and threatening me.
Or her handyman.
A different handyman?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and play it.
Hey, I just wanted to let you know that Mr. J, Ms. Rashid, and then Miss Yolanda also, whose window that you broke, they're all getting together, and they're calling the Contractor State License Board on you. They're reporting you, and they're going to have you investigated for being such a piece of If you're not going to do what you say you're going to do, people are going to retaliate. Now, they all have proof that you did work over $500. You're going to be investigated. You're going to be blackballed. You're going to be fined, if not jailed. I don't, honestly, at this point, I don't really think there's anything that you can do about it. You're in deep, dude. You have absolutely, positively no honor whatsoever. You have no business in the quote-unquote contractor's field. You're not a contractor. Nice job, Ed.
Anything to say about that, ma'am?
Your Honor,
First we heard
no
it.
idea who that is.
You have no idea who that is.
I have zero idea. I'd like to know.
We don't have
How
another
does he know who
handyman.
you are?
Well, we had put
Exactly.
in through, we did file a complaint against the Contractor Licensing Board, so that might be public record. I don't know if he named somebody else other than us. We weren't the first person he named.
How do you know that that was their contractor?
Because she told me she had a handyman before.
But how do you know that that was him who called?
I don't know. I don't know.
All right, so you're testifying you never had anybody call him?
No.
We have no
wouldn't do
idea who that
Why?
was.
I have no further questions.
This is the first we've heard of this.
All right, so you're excused while we deliberate in this case. Thank you all very much.
This courtroom is now in recess.
All right, I'm going to cut through all of it. The cousin was a de facto employee of the plaintiff and was within the scope of the work that they had done, and the defendant is liable for the damages.
Yeah, this one's easy.
That's pretty it.
Yeah.
The woman was acting as his agent. The woman represented he was the partner and represented he was coming to finish a job
Which
that
he
the-
acknowledged.
that the defendant was paid for. So this is open and shut.
And I literally have to say this because I'm appalled at the accusations
Oh.
by the defense at the plaintiff. And that's when you know the facts just weren't on their side. So when you have to take cheap shots and say things as if they're facts, that's how you know. So I agree.
We have a verdict. It's unanimous.